Hello everyone, this is Ray Nunez, your host on Between the Chalk Lines. Just want to say hi and let you know that the winter meetings are over in Texas. And let you know that the November giveaway, just so you don't forget or miss out, is this 2021 Panini Absolute Baseball rookie card. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's signed by Garrett Crochet, who we will talk about in this episode. So, with that out of the way, we're all baseball talk all the time. You know it. Let's go. Let's start off. The Yankees and Garrett Cole reached a deal where the Yankees don't have to add a fifth year and $36 million. Ryan Cashman and the front office, the rest of them, called his bluff on when he opted out of his contract for 9 years. They talked. He and Scott Boras apparently decided that it was best that he stayed in New York on the 4 years and $144 million that he's got left on his contract. But there are reports that he may be getting an extension. I'll let you know about that. Obviously, keep track on X, the BTC lines, or look up between the chalk lines. The Yankees also triggered their option to bring back manager Aaron Boone for the 2025 baseball season. He will be back and hopefully taking the Yankees to the World Series. So we'll see about that. Moving on to another team, the Angels. A few things. Their young star, Zach Neto, shortstop. He was a first-round pick a couple years ago. May miss the beginning of next season with some sort of injury. They didn't say what it was, but he had shoulder surgery. He had a couple of plays where he may have aggravated his shoulder somehow. But again, the team didn't say anything, and neither did he, so we don't really know. The Angels also wrapped up a 1-year deal with right-handed starter Kyle Hendricks, who's spent his whole career in Chicago with the Cubs, won World Series there. He'll be in Anaheim for $2.5 million. He's actually a SoCal native, so he's coming home. Welcome home, Kyle Hendricks. This is kind of where everyone comes to retire, it seems like. Moving on to another team. Big news, the Juan Soto sweepstakes is real. Steve Cohen, the owner of the Mets, will be meeting with Juan Soto and Scott Boras, his agent, next week, or this upcoming week, if you're listening to this or watching this a little bit late. So that has been confirmed 100% by Steve Cohen and the Mets that they're meeting. He's going to throw a ton of money at Soto. You know, I've talked about Soto. He's probably going to get a decade, $650 million. Sorry, hiccups nowhere. But yeah, so this will be unprecedented. The contract that he gets, besides what Shohei Ohtani got with the Dodgers. Speaking of, he had shoulder surgery as well, probably from an injury that he sustained when sliding into second base during the World Series. I don't know why they continued to have him play, but they did, and now he's got surgery. So we'll see what that injury looks like in spring. The Cardinals expect to gauge interest in their all-star Gold Glove and I think even Platinum Glove third base in Nolan Arenado, who they got from the Rockies a few years ago. He's only got 3 years and $52 million left on his contract, which is fairly easy, I should say, for most big teams to pick up uh, in a trade. And I would say that the Cardinals might have to eat some of that money, pay a few $1 million here and there for the rest of those 3 years that he has left. He may look into getting an extension with the new team, and we'll see. The teams that come to mind right off the bat are Astros, Mets, Angels, because they're looking at possibly sitting Anthony Rendon, and obviously the Dodgers, because the Dodgers are always in everything. So those teams are the first that come to mind, and they do have money to spend, and I think they can possibly get a trade done. The Cardinals, if they find the right partner for that trade with Arenado going somewhere else. They also reached a multi-year deal with FanDuel Sports Network. This will include streaming of games on the FanDuel app for St. Louis natives, so they can watch games. And they're gonna try and lower the blackouts. So if MLB TV is still blacking out games, hopefully you can watch it on the FanDuel app. The next team is the White Sox. They're looking for position players in return for Garrett Crochet. So teams that have position players to give up, which would be maybe the Mets, Yankees, Red Sox, possibly. If you want to add Garrett Crochet to your team, possibly rotation, and especially the bullpen, he can throw as a reliever. I think that's kind of what you're looking at. Definitely not the Angels. They're not going to give up any position players. They need everything. They need relievers, pitchers, infielders, outfielders, catchers, you name it. They're not going to be able to give up whatever they have. So Angels out. They're not getting Crochet. Giants possibly. Next team is the other Red Sox, the Red Sox. So the Red Sox, Orioles, Dodgers are all looking to sign Teoscar Hernandez if he declines the qualifying offer that the Dodgers gave him, which this year is about $21 million for the qualifying offer. I think it's the top 100 players' annual average value kind of together. Top 100 players that are paid, whatever they're paid, get that average. That's what the qualifying offer is that year. And the Athletics, instead of giving away players, they actually re-signed relief pitcher TJ McFarland, a lefty. So he'll be going back to the Athletics in Sacramento. So that's happening. At the winter meetings, it was reported by many that Scott Boras was telling teams that his client, Alex Bregman, who the Astros have been talking to him, but other teams want in that action, he is willing to move to second base. So Alex Bregman, who just won his first Gold Glove at third, is open to moving to second base for the right team. And the right team is probably not the Astros, as they have Altuve at second base. He's kind of entrenched there at that spot. Um, I really can't think of the right team. I mean, the Angels do need second baseman, but the price for a Boris client, I just don't see it happening. Um, the Mets could possibly do something there with Bregman, and also possibly with the Cardinals for Arnado. So there's a lot of moving pieces here. The Dodgers, although they did extend a qualifying offer to Hernandez, did not extend a qualifying offer to starting pitcher Walker Buehler. So they can still try and get him to come back to LA for a lot less than that 1 year and $21 million. Um, and they won't lose a draft pick. They won't gain a draft pick if he goes to somewhere else. So he can go, across town, the Angels. He can go to Red Sox. He can go to a lot of teams that need pitching. The Rangers, um, the Rockies, the Giants, Padres. I can go on and on and on. Any and every team in all of baseball needs starting pitchers. So Bueller could possibly not be a Dodger in 2025. So we'll see about that. And speaking of the qualifying offer, I will go through the list of players that did and did not get offers. Yankees did not extend one to second baseman Liber Torres. The Padres did not extend offers to outfielder Jurickson Profar and utility player Ha-Sung Kim. And the Red Sox did not give an offer to outfielder Tyler O'Neill, as well as Cardinals not extending one to longtime Diamondback first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. For the rest of the players, just about all the people that were eligible got an offer. Big name being Hernandez, because if he turns down the 1 year QO, Soto turning down the 1 year QO from the Yankees, those teams get picks if those players sign with another team. Big deal, because we saw that last year with Shohei Ohtani getting the qualifying offer and going to the Dodgers. That will always be remembered. We got the Angels got a starting pitcher, kind of a sidearm dude with glasses, and he's going to be expected to show up. So we're hoping that he comes up in majors in a year or two, does well in the minors, and from there, I mean, there's not a ton to talk about really. There's the winter meetings, not a lot of signings. The big news are really the Mets going after Soto first. It sounds like we don't know if the Yankees met up with Scott Boras. They probably did, since Soto was a Yankee just a few weeks ago, or a week or two ago, in October. So, yeah, I mean, I'm purely guessing, the Yankees probably got first shot at Soto. The Mets, probably the next. Dodgers are probably after the Mets. Maybe he really liked it in New York. Who knows? We'll see. But I just wanted to say that, don't forget to check out our card sponsor, BreakerToolbox.com. If you're a breaker, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you name it, they can help you out. They can help you organize your inventory, your breaks, all of it, and maybe get your people's a gold card like this Garrett Crochet rookie, signed on a baseball. Actually, this is actually a baseball in the card that was signed. So I having trouble getting this to focus, but yeah, 2021 rookie number 4 out of 5. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, really cool card. But I'm guessing he may get traded, and just don't forget, go to Instagram between the chalk lines, find this photo, follow our profile, like the photo, comment on the photo, and you have yourself a chance to win this card. So the November winner already has their card in the mail. They'll be getting that soon enough. And, don't forget to check out www.betweenthechalklines.com. News all the time. I'm writing articles. Pete Alonso's contract is forecasted for 5 years, $125 million. I had that out in September. People are putting that out now. But we'll see. So everyone have a good weekend, and don't forget all baseball talk all the time on Between Chalk Lines every Saturday morning. I'll see you next week.